If you ever try to tune your bass or guitar without a tuner, you might have found it difficult to do. Tuning by ear is not the most reliable thing to do, but it may be easier than you think it is. Today, we'll go over how to tune by ear, specifically by using harmonics. We'll talk about what harmonics are, how we can use them to tune our bass, and why this is beneficial for musicians. Harmonics are sound waves that have an integer of a fundamental tone. A fundamental tone is the lowest frequency of sound that can be produced on the whole entire length of the string. The most common and frequently used harmonics are octaves. For example, the fundamental tone of G rings at 98 Hz. The harmonic octave on the 12th fret is exactly half of the string length. This means that the frequency levels double to 196 Hz. So you have an open G, and you can play the harmonic on the 12th fret, which is 196 Hz. This is the same note, just in a different register. You can again double this by playing the 5th fret harmonic. Again, also a G, but 392 Hz. Octaves are not the only harmonics you can play on the bass, as you can also play the major third and the major fifth. This means that the harmonic tones on each string make up a major triad. This pattern then repeats to the rest of the bass. Now that we have a little bit of background information on what harmonics are, let's get into how we can use them to actually tune the bass. Since we do not have a tuner, or what's nice about the bass is that unlike a standard guitar, it's tuned in fourths. This means that the entirety of the fretboard is symmetric, starting with B, E, A, D, and G. Since we don't have a tuner, we'll have to use each string to match each note. To do this, I'll start with the 7th fret on G, which is the D, and then the 5th fret, which is the double octave on D, which is also a D. This is the same note in the same register, which means that it's the easiest note to match to. Now, to demonstrate this, I will untune each string while using the highest string as a reference point to match each of them. Once you play both these notes out of tune, you hear this thing called dissonance. Dissonance is the clashing of two different wavelengths. To match this, I will slowly either turn or tighten the string length or tension or loosen it to match each tone. You'll slowly tune each tuning peg until you don't hear any more beeps. This means that your notes are in tune. Now that we have one string in tune, I'll go to the rest of the bass to match each string. Now that we have our bass in tune, let's go over how this is beneficial for musicians. In situations when you don't have a tuner and you're in either a gig or tuning needs to be fast and reliable, it's not always the smartest idea to use a tuner as it takes a lot of time. So being able to use harmonics to tune by ear saves you a lot of time. It can really save you in a gig. Using harmonics also expands your knowledge of the instrument and can overall make you a better musician. Today, we talked about what harmonics are, how we can use them to tune our bass, and why it's beneficial for musicians. Thank you.